The Joovy Kooper RS2 is a fairly compact double stroller with a weight limit of 50 pounds per seat. It comes standard with 2 removable snack trays and weighs 31 pounds. This is the upgraded version of the original Kooper X2. The maneuverability on the RS2 is fantastic, due in part to the large 9-inch back tires and 7-inch front tires. The unique 5-tire design doesn't lend itself easily to gravel, but tackles most everyday terrains like a champ. The leather-wrapped handlebar is fantastic, but note that it is not adjustable. That being said, I have a long stride and I don't kick the brake, thankfully. It is a very comfortable height for me, but if you are on the shorter side, keep it in mind. The leather is definitely durable and high quality. This stroller features 2 independent canopies made of stretchy material. They also have an extra canopy for even more coverage. That being said, this material can also sometimes collect dog hair, so if you have a pet, just something to keep in mind. At first, I wasn't a huge fan of this style of canopy, but it really grew on me. The large peekaboo window is easy to use, has great visibility, and adds extra ventilation for your riders. Occasionally, the fabric of the canopy will get stuck in the zipper as we're closing that extra panel. Thankfully, it doesn't happen very often, but I wanted to include it in case that would annoy you. For us, it's really not a big deal. My one big drawback on the canopies was this random bubble I found. I guess the fabric got stretched out sometime there. I don't know when that happened. The fold is a true one-hand self-standing fold, and the canopies are actually self-closing as well when you're folding the stroller, which is really cool. You don't need to remove the snack trays when folding, and due to the trifold design, the handlebar doesn't drag on the ground. It really drives me nuts when strollers have the handlebar dragging on the ground when they're folded. So for me, this design is just fabulous. It's also pretty easy to pick up and carry around, thanks to those 3 spots you have sticking up, and if you take the snack trays off, it's even more compact. To unfold, you simply unlock the lever on the side that keeps it in place, and it literally snaps right open. The included snack trays are so easy to remove for washing, and they have a cup holder to keep drinks in place. The snack trays also swivel out of the way to allow kids easy access in and out of the seat. You can tell that actual parents were involved in the designing of this stroller because that feature alone has saved my back from hauling my toddler in and out of the stroller every time he wants in or out. One of the surprisingly thoughtful design touches are these covers that are included, and they're for the snack tray attachment points to protect the stroller and little fingers. The height of the backrest is 18.5 inches, the depth of the seat is 9 inches, and the length of the footrest is 6.5 inches. The footrest has 2 levels of adjustment to help your child be more comfortable as they grow. Gonna keep it real here, I prefer the buckles on the original X2 to these new magnetic buckles. These buckles don't allow a 3-point option unless you count shoulder straps only, which I don't. And they don't unbuckle as easily as the X2 buckles. The hardest part is when you have a wiggly kiddo in the seat and you have to let go of the straps, holding them together with one hand to get the buckle. If the kid bumps your hand and the straps fall apart, you have to start all over again. Now I admit, I don't enjoy magnetic buckles on any stroller or wagon that I've ever tried for this very reason, so I may be biased, perhaps this wouldn't bother you, but my kids sometimes are just excited to get out on a walk, they're wiggling around like crazy, and that can make buckling them a little difficult with this style of buckle. Now this black color is the only color available right now, and I do hope they come out with more colors, as this one tends to attract the dog hair and attract heat out here in the desert where I live. However, it is pretty wipeable, so that's great. We noticed that the backrest allows kids to pull the seat back forward, as it has to be flexible in order for the stroller to fold. Certainly not a deal breaker for us, but this will annoy some people, so we wanted to let you know. You can kind of see my kid doing that right now. He's sitting forward and the seat back is coming with him. The recline is a belt-style recline, definitely one of the higher quality kinds that I have seen in this style. While it is not a full flat recline, it is definitely enough to be comfortable for a nap on the go. I so hope that they'll come out with a car seat adapter in the future for this stroller. I think that would make this one of the best travel doubles on the market, in my opinion. All 5 tires on the RS2 are easy to take on and off. I recommend keeping the release button pressed on these front tires, even when you're popping the tire back on for easiest installation. Just give it a tug when you're done to make sure it is securely in place. However, the front tires do not lock. The 3 tires in the front threw me off at first, but now I think it's kind of cute. The front of the stroller offers roomy access to the storage baskets. They are a bit shallow, but they do allow bigger bags, and they feature a footrest for bigger kids. Thankfully, the frame is very easily wipeable and pretty scratch resistant in our experience. I love how clearly Joovy labels weight limits. It's kind of a weird thing, but it's strangely satisfying for a stroller nerd like me. And y'all know I'm particular about brakes. This brake is 100% flip-flop friendly. It's probably my second favorite brake style ever. No sharp edges digging into feet here. Joovy also included built-in storage on the back of the seats. As a bonus for us parents, I like to keep those little covers for the snack tray attachments in these pockets. The back axle offers enough space to make curb hopping easy peasy. The back tires are also very simple to remove, which is a really great function if you have limited trunk space. Last note on the canopy here is you can pop this sucker open for increased ventilation during nap times. Really great for bigger kids or kids that sweat a lot when they sleep. We also notice that the RS2 is very well balanced and not tippy like some side-by-side double strollers tend to be. Overall, we are big fans of the RS2 and Joovy as a brand. They were kind enough to give us this stroller to review, and we recommend it all the time. In a sometimes overwhelming market of compact double strollers, the Kooper RS2 is a solid option to consider. Here are a couple of other videos that we've made about the Joovy Kooper, the RS2, and the X2. We hope that you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. We really appreciate your support. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye, y'all!